Welcome! Today, we're going to explore a really critical question. How can artificial intelligence be harnessed not just for economic growth, but for economic survival? We're going to develop an argument that building AI on an ethical foundation isn't just some secondary consideration. It's actually the only viable blueprint for a stable, resilient economic future. So, let's get right into it. Look, we all understand that AI is an incredibly powerful force. It's already transforming industries, from logistics to medicine. The central question, though, isn't if AI is going to reshape our economic systems, but how. Can we actually steer this technology toward a future that is not only more productive and efficient, but also fundamentally fair, inclusive, and sustainable for everyone? That's the challenge we're facing. And this quote really gets to the heart of our discussion today. The core principle is that for AI to be a long-term strategic asset, it must be built on an ethical framework from its very inception. You simply cannot build a robust, scalable, and lasting economy on AI systems that are inherently biased, opaque, or untrustworthy. Technology and ethics are not separate domains here. They have to be completely integrated. So let's establish a foundational idea. Ethics, in this context, are not an impediment to progress. Far from it. They function as the essential guardrails that keep innovation on a productive and, most importantly, a sustainable path. In the world of AI, where development is happening at an exponential rate, building with an ethical mindset is the only way to build something that's truly designed to last. This represents a fundamental shift in how we approach technology strategy. It means we have to move beyond a narrow focus on short-term efficiency gains. The very first question any organization needs to ask is this system designed to be fair, transparent, and resilient over the long haul? Remember, we're not just deploying applications. We are architecting the operational foundations of our future economy. All right, so what does responsible AI actually look like in practice? This isn't just an abstract concept or a buzzword. It's a concrete, actionable approach that's built on several essential pillars. These pillars have to work in concert to ensure the technology is both powerful and principled. These three components, fairness, protecting the workforce, and building long-term trust, are deeply interconnected. Think about it. If an AI system is perceived as unfair, people and markets won't trust it. If it threatens mass displacement without a clear plan for transition and upskilling, society will rightly reject it. This really forms a kind of social contract. For society to fully embrace AI, there must be a credible assurance that it's working for the benefit of everyone, not just a select few. And that brings us to the issue that is, quite frankly, on everyone's mind: jobs. How do we unlock the incredible productivity gains from automation without creating massive societal disruption? This is where strategic theory meets the very real, very human consequences of technological change. Organizations are really at a crossroads, facing a fundamental strategic choice. The path of unchecked automation might offer quick, short-term cost reductions, but it comes with the enormous risk of social instability and economic displacement. The other path, what we're calling balanced integration, is about playing the long game. It's about using AI to augment human capabilities, fostering a more adaptable and resilient workforce that can thrive alongside these new technologies. Let's be very clear about what we mean by this term, economic displacement. This isn't just about certain job titles becoming obsolete. This refers to the potential for large segments of the population to lose their economic security simultaneously due to rapid technological shifts. It's a systemic challenge that must be managed proactively and thoughtfully. Okay, so we've discussed the high-level strategic principles. Now let's drill down into the operational nuts and bolts. What are the absolute non-negotiable technical and ethical requirements that must be engineered into every AI system to ensure they are both safe and effective? These are not optional add-ons. They are the bedrock of any trustworthy AI system. I mean, without robust data security, how could any organization trust AI with sensitive commercial or personal information? Without algorithmic transparency, how do we verify that a system is making fair, data-driven decisions? And critically, without clear accountability, who is ultimately responsible when an AI system makes a mistake? Accountability is perhaps the most critical piece of this operational puzzle. If an AI system denies an individual a loan or makes a critical error in financial forecasting, who is responsible? The user? The developer? The company that deployed it? We have to establish clear lines of responsibility before these systems are widely implemented. It's the only way to avoid what could otherwise become autonomous, unaccountable chaos. So now let's synthesize all of these concepts. When you combine those strategic pillars of responsible use with these foundational ethical requirements, what you get is more than just a list of best practices. You get a coherent, practical blueprint for building a stronger, more adaptable, and more stable economy with AI at its very core. And this is the ultimate conclusion of our analysis. In the age of AI, good ethics is simply good economics. The two are not in conflict, they are two sides of the very same coin. The only path to building long-term, durable prosperity is to build AI that is fundamentally fair, secure, transparent, and accountable. An ethical AI is a sustainable economic engine. It's truly that straightforward. So I'll leave you with this question to contemplate. As the future leaders in business and policy, how will you ensure this ethical blueprint is not just a topic for lectures, but is actually implemented and enforced in the real world? Because make no mistake, the future resilience of our economy truly depends on it.